is up, you guys? Zombie here, bringing you another video. This time I'm doing my top 10 people I'd like to see in WWE 2K17. With WWE 2K17 soon to be announced, of course, coming up in August, most likely. It's no doubt that we'll start to see rosters start to roll out not too long from now. And I just want to go over the top 10 people that I personally would like to see me in the game. People will disagree. I am about 95% sure people will disagree with this list. And they are in order from 10 down to 1, 1 being the best, 10 being, of course, the worst on this list. But let's just jump into it. My number 10 pick is Braun Strowman, the powerhouse of the Wyatt family. I'd like to see Braun Strowman come in. I think that it would be a great showcase of his abilities. And I think that would be a nice way to have WWE showcase him as more as just a big guy. My number 9 option is the fabulous Maryse, Miz's husband, who we've seen return to TV here recently. So this isn't really going out on a limb here. But as her being an in-ring competition,
quick thinking to avoid that.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but it would be nice to see Maryse in the game again.
Oh man, he landed right on his neck from that
Number
German
8,
suplex.
and we are taking a trip down to NXT for this. Asuka, the current NXT Women's Champion. Now, Asuka is one of my favorite NXT women, and it would only make sense to put Asuka in the game since they're focusing on NXT talent.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs
For the newer games, and since they're bringing so many talent up, I think it would only make sense to add Asuka. My number 7 on the list, Luke Gallows. Of course, a member of the Bullet Club, coming over from New Japan. This has potential because you know Finn Balor is going to be in it because Finn Balor was in this year's game.
The range of emotions
You have potential to make a full Bullet Club if you do interactive universes. If you just like to play the game by yourself, it could be a big opportunity. My number 6 pick, who I'd like to see in the game, is AJ Styles.
Styles got it.
For like 3 years now, people have been making custom CAWs in WWE games, as you see in the ring right now, of AJ Styles. And it would be nice to finally not have a CAW and actually have the real thing that you could use in the ring. My number 5, and I know people are going to complain that it's more than one person, and I don't care, you cannot have one without all these women. It's the 4 horsewomen, being Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Bayley. The 4 women to really start the women's revolution. I mean, everyone was upset when they wasn't in 2K16. At least a lot of people that I talked to, they were upset that they was not included in the game. So WWE, do it right. Put them in 2K17, please. Number 4 has to be Apollo Crews. We've been seeing Apollo Crews tear it up on the main roster for about 3 weeks now. Apollo Crews finally being able to showcase what everyone was so hyped about on NXT. And I think with that in mind, I think that they might give Apollo Crews his debut on a wrestling game. My number 3 pick is Austin Aries. Same as AJ Styles, a lot of CAWs have been made over the last few years of Austin Aries. Of course, none of them being really good. With Austin Aries now being in NXT, it would make sense to put him in the game. It wouldn't be far-fetched. I mean, you could have matches like Austin Aries versus AJ Styles, like we're seeing here. Austin Aries versus Samoa Joe. Of course, Eric Young that just joined. you could see all kinds of matches that you could only see in other companies that really don't exist if you go by WWE standards. My number 2 pick, and between number 2 and number 1, it was a hard decision to make, but I finally had to make it. My number 2 pick is Eddie Guerrero. Now, there are many factors going on why he's only number 2. One being the fact, the main one being the fact is I'm not 100% sure who has a licensing, who has the rights to the Eddie Guerrero name. I don't know if it's Vicky or if it's Chavo. If Chavo has the rights, Chavo is not on good grounds with the company, so that will probably never happen unless he magically got on good grounds. Vicky is a different story. Vicky might give him the rights to do it, but it's a very delicate situation that they need to work with. And I think WWE wants to put Eddie in, but they're just scared. And, ladies and gentlemen, my number 1 pick, the person that I'd like to see in WWE 2K16 is the King of Strong Style, Sasuke Nakamura. Of course, he just made his debut at NXT TakeOver Dallas, WrestleMania weekend. It was amazing. People finally got to see the hype behind this man. He was tearing it up over in Japan. We need him in this game. I'm telling you right now, like, I might not even use a CAW if they put him in 2K17 for my interactive universe. I may take him because he is amazing. Let me know if you guys disagree with anyone on my list. Who are the people that you guys are most excited for to see in the 2K17? Leave in the comments below as always, and until next time, much crack-a-lack and zombie snack. Catch you later.